Hi everyone, and welcome to today's General Hospital recap. As always, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of our videos or recaps. It's 96 degrees. How's your day? Let's get right to it. At the Metro Court, Nathan is shocked that Claudette is there, and she needs to talk with him. I wonder about what? Claudette tells him about her interview, because, you know, New York is so competitive, so I thought I'd try a magazine here, and wouldn't you know, the interviewer is your fiancé. Huh, imagine that. And he's like, yeah, I know you somehow planned this, like, I'm not an idiot. And, you know, he does, and she won't leave, poor child. She has decided that this is where she needs to be, even though, like, there's literally a billion other towns in the country. Like, you do not have to be in the same town as your ex-fiance, right, Ecat? Or your ex-husband. I apologize, right, Ecat? So then they're, like, talking about their past, and Claudette seems resentful. Hi, Ecat. Seems resentful that he wanted to support himself and not take his mother's money, and that they had to, you know, scrounge for a small apartment, and he, like, had the privilege of supporting himself, but, like, he knew he had a safety net, which, that I don't, like, disagree with, but she doesn't have to be a jerk about it. So she admits she treated him badly, but they both made mistakes, and then they get very civil. There's fireworks. He tells Claudette he told Maxie the truth about everything, and she says she doesn't want to cause him any trouble, but she could. So she says she knows the man he shot. I would hope so. Just saying. She knows his name. I would hope so. And Nathan asks about him. She says he's fine. All three of them were wrong. But, like, all three of them made mistakes. But to be fair, Nathan made his mistake last. Like, had the first two mistakes not happened, he would have never made his mistake. So, you know, just saying. And she says she's not trying to blackmail him. Usually when you have to say that, you're, like, somewhat trying to blackmail someone. And she says she's changed after making those mistakes. And, like, she kind of sounds like Maxie, which I don't want to say, but, like, she kind of does. My bangs are a mess because it's 96 degrees. Anyway, so she wants to work with Maxie, which is kind of really weird. And he's not okay with that. And neither am I. And she wants to make peace. He says they can't. She says she'll leave first thing in the morning, and he's like, no, you're leaving now. I'm going to make all the arrangements. So she says she's sorry, and after he leaves, she gets a small smirk on her face. So I'm like, oh, this isn't going to be as easy as he thinks it's going to be. In the park, Julian meets with Hammer, and he has a package that will help keep Alexis out of jail. And then he's so hopeful for their future, because Alexis wants to make up. Ooh. That was a weird noise. At Alexis's place, Anna is on the phone with Alexis. Sorry, Ecat is, like, shedding and her hair is all over my face. You need to get brushed. I know she's a short hair cat, but fun story, she's actually half Maine Coon. Yeah, she looks like her daddy, but her mom's a Maine Coon. So, she's a short hair Maine Coon. Right, Ecat? Okay. So Anna is checking in with Alexis about the wire. So her, Jordan, and Paul are in a van a block away from the house, and Alexis is at home. Julian has arrived, and he has flowers for her that have a 4th of July theme, which I think is festive, right? So she says she wants to work things out between them, and Jordan and Anna are impressed by Alexis' restraint when Julian tries to make it seem like Alexis is equally culpable. Like, how does she not punch him? Like, oh, they have such no appreciation for her. So, I don't know how to say this. So he's holding the package that Hammer gave him, and he's like, you're not going to jail. And he pulls what's in the package out, and it's the dagger in an evidence bag. Like, it's the murder weapon. He has somehow has his hands on the murder weapon, and she's shocked. I'm shocked. Ecat had no idea what to do. So she says what it is so that Anna and Jordan and Paul know what's going on, because they're like, what is it? What is it? And she's like, is that the murder weapon in an evidence bag? So Jordan's like, I'll go check this out. So Julian says he wants their life together, yada, yada, yada. Alexis says she needs to know one thing before they move on. And Alexis asks Julian if he framed her for the murder he committed. Jordan comes back. The dagger is indeed missing from evidence. So at the very least, they have him on evidence tampering. And so Julian says, no, I didn't try to frame you. I thought I wiped all the blood off the knife. She mentions the handkerchief. She brings up the shirt she didn't destroy. He says he was angry and disappointed, but he loves her, and he would never intentionally set her up. And then he says, brace yourself. The whole reason I killed Carlos was so that he couldn't roll over on me and keep me from the woman I love. Ba-boom! Got him! Yeah! So Anna and Paul want to play it out longer. Jordan's ready to go in. I'm kind of team Jordan, but I don't know. Anna and Paul, they're like, let's get a little bit more. My bangs, this is sad. So Julian keeps digging his own grave, much like Carlos did back in like 2013. What? So Jordan takes, they get enough. Like Julian kind of really elaborates, right, little Miss Big Boy? Oh, you are so cute. She not a fan of ECAT. I don't know why. They seem like they would get along. They both like to sleep, and they're both black and white. What more could you want for cats to have in common? Anyway, so he really elaborates on why he killed Carlos, really gets into the motive. So they decide they have enough. Jordan takes the flash drive to the PCPD to get a warrant for Julian's arrest. And Alexis, Julian's like, I want to know you understand. I want to know. So Alexis is like, I understand. We're going to be all right. He's so happy. He goes to hug her, and she pulls away. Ruh-roh. At Sunny and Casa Corinthos, that's what I'm calling it. I just need to have I need to figure this whole thing out. So Avery is with them, and she's quite big. They're so happy they can spend the 4th of July with her. Sunny is worried about the Julian situation and if Alexis can get him to incriminate himself. There's fireworks. Sunny asks about Lulu and Dante's house and how that's going, and he's surprised to hear about the weirdness that took place with the first buyer. And Carly's like, yeah, can you imagine? And she's like she knows it's him, and she says he's such a control freak, but in a good way, and that he needed to help. So that, why my tooth is so shiny? I don't know why. What's going on? Who knows? So she knows he intervened with that. So she sees how he's tried to minimize the violence ever since the night on the docks, and she really appreciates that he heard her and took what she said to heart. On Cassadine Island, Jasam is looking for Nikolas and Ava. They see they left their food behind. Nikolas and Ava are in the wine cellar, and Ava screams because she saw a mouse. She thinks it's a rat. And that clues Jasam that they're downstairs. They're here. We don't have to search anymore. So Jasam's going to wait for them to come back up. Not going to go looking for them. They're going to come back. So Jason says he feels bad for Nikolas because he has so much, not just money, but family and people that love him. And he just threw it all away. So Nikolas tells Ava more family history. He pours drinks. They have huge wine glasses, and I'm so impressed. So let me paint a picture for you. Are you ready? Close your eyes. I'm painting this picture. So I should have mentioned there's a massive thunderstorm happening, right? Lightning, thunder, rain, the whole 9 yards. So Ava and Nikolas are drinking kind of in front of a door that I thought kind of led outside, but I don't think so. So they're drinking to No More Surprises. And as they say that and clink their glasses, there's a thunderclap and a lightning bolt. And Jason opens the door and they jump back. So he's in the doorway, lightning behind him, thunder, just could not be more dramatic. And it's awesome. So can we have a behind the scenes? I want to see the conversation between Jason and Sam. We'll hide here behind the door. Yeah. And then we'll wait for the next thunderclap to increase the drama. Yeah. Sounds good to me. Let's do that. Come on. That's totally what happened. Jason is going to take Nikolas back to Port Charles. Ava's like, you don't have a badge. And Sam's like, all right, let's call the embassy. And Ava's like, well, Jason's going to be arrested. Yeah, we already covered that in another episode, Ava. He's going to be arrested for a murder he didn't commit because the victim is right there. So, what are they going to hold him on? And yeah, she was aiding and abetting a fugitive. But once he's not a fugitive anymore, she's not aiding and abetting. Come on. So Jason is done with games. He gives Nikolas a newspaper with today's date to hold, and Ava tells him, just do it. And he's like, you're taking their side? And she's like, I'd rather not see you get pummeled, pretty much. So Jason takes a picture of Nikolas with the paper. He's sending it to the PCPD, but service is spotty, to say the least. I don't know. I feel like if you have your own private island, you should have your own private Wi-Fi and make that whole thing work. Well, I know Wi-Fi and service is totally different, but why not have a cell phone tower on the island? Come on! This is a private island. Get your own cell phone tower. This isn't rocket science. So Ava tells Sam that Alexis is pregnant, and Sam's trying to get more out of her, and she wants to go back to Port Charles. And yeah, but it's a thunderstorm, and a boat needs to pick them up. And NIKOLAS says that's not going to happen. And now end scene. Not a lot happened in the end scene. So Sam lectures NIKOLAS on the people he's hurt and having his son lie to everyone. And Ava intervenes. NIKOLAS is going to go back and face the people he hurt. And I was like, okay, you've been gone for like 2 weeks. Like, you're being so dramatic. So they're all stuck there together because the boat won't come in the storm. Julian asks why she's pulling away, and Anna and Paul are getting worried, are like, Jordan needs to get here, like, right now. Nathan comes back to Claudette's room, knocks on the door. Maxie opens the door. Claudette's in the room, too. Oh, she's sneaky. She's sneaky. I think we might have someone for Villain of the Week. I'm glad we're doing that this week because there are so many good people. Alright, thank you so much for watching today's video. Tomorrow will be not as late because I have a chance to watch the majority of the episode before I go to work. So then all I need to do is like watch the last 15 minutes, film this, and put it up. So it's, let's see, 4 to 7. It's going to be a clear 7, 8:30. Maybe at the latest. I think I should be able to, you know, scrounge something up. Yeah, 8:30 at the latest, I promise. So that's for tomorrow. Friday's gonna be on time because my schedule switched, but there we go. That's your schedule for the week, the rest of the week. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget you can vote for Villain of the Week. Yes, switching it up this week. It's gonna be fun, and I will see you tomorrow. I hope you're staying cool, drink lots of water, and if you have air conditioning, blast it. If you don't, get some fans, get a swamp cooler. Summer is here. Alright, this is like half Weather Channel, half General Hospital. We do it all here, and watch your local traffic report right after this. Alright, bye.